Locking down Wuhan, central China's core city with over 11 million people. It seemed to be an extreme step, but the lockdown curbed virus transmissions and protected the city. On February 10th, President Xi Jinping inspected prevention and control work in Beijing and spoke by video link to doctors from Wuhan. He emphasized that top priority must be given to Hubei and Wuhan as they were the decisive battlegrounds. Victory in Wuhan would ensure victory in Hubei and ultimately victory across the country. By that time, China's Central Steering Group led by Vice Premier Sun Chunlan had worked in Wuhan for nearly 2 weeks.
总书记讲的这武汉保卫战呢，都讲到保卫战了，我们还不保卫吗？保卫把武汉赢了，才能湖北赢，才能全国赢啊！
Over 70,000 local medics in Wuhan remained at work as the epidemic broke out. They first fought the defensive battles. Despite an increasing number of infected patients, shortages of medical supplies, and the risks of infection, local medical professionals were nevertheless determined to save lives. And soon they had company. To protect Wuhan, China rolled out its largest medical resource allocation operation to date. Assistant medical teams and public health personnel from across the country gathered in Hubei and Wuhan to help. Many provinces partnered with cities in Hubei for assistance.
对武汉市的整个的现有医疗资源的情况，已经使用的医疗资源有多少，还有多少医疗资源可以调动？那么我们也在做这方面的测算，就是一旦我们的需求又上来的话，那么我们可以随时再打开更多的医疗资源。
Tens of thousands of construction workers and mechanical equipment were sent to Wuhan. They built 2 new hospitals and 16 temporary ones there. To overcome shortages of medical supplies in Hubei and Wuhan, many enterprises across the country resumed operations to produce face masks, goggles, protective gear, and other necessary medical supplies. China's Ministry of Commerce also activated a material supply mechanism involving 9 provincial authorities to ensure production of good supplies for healthy living. That included over 900,000 tons of pork and vegetables, and more than 1.4 million tons of thermal coal and fuel.
就是之前就以为就是我们自己对武汉的这种这样的，然后其实就知道其实不是一个人在战斗，全国人民都在支持我们。
Local people never stopped protecting Wuhan either. Residents and villagers in Wuhan were mobilized to help manage communities, the first line of defense against the spread of the virus. Strict access control and grid-based management were exercised in communities. Some 580,000 community workers were working in around 3,000 urban and rural communities in Wuhan, taking body temperatures, screening for infections, and sanitizing neighborhoods.
比如说，有些居民他直接就非常的抵触，这种情况的话，我们就尊重他们的意愿，直接采取那种后台报送的形式。
Many local residents volunteered on the front lines. They stood guarding communities, screened for infections, carried out cleaning and disinfection work, and bought medicines and delivered groceries for other residents, especially those with pressing needs.
我就觉得我是武汉人，然后在我身边发生这种事，如果我不出来做的话，我在家待就是那种心里会不安的，我会很着急的。我觉得我做一点东西，我会觉得帮那一点点，可能会减少一些社会啊、老百姓啊大家的一些负担吧。我能做多少就做多少。
On March 10th, President Xi visited Wuhan to inspect work on epidemic control. He acknowledged that the situation in Hubei and Wuhan was improving, but he also pointed out that the task remained arduous. He encouraged the people to persevere in their efforts and win the battles against the virus in Hubei and Wuhan. As the epidemic improved, assistant medical teams started to withdraw from Hubei on March 17th. The next day, Wuhan reported 0 new cases for the first time since the outbreak. Some major shopping malls in Wuhan reopened at the end of March. On April 8th, Wuhan reopened its borders, and people went back to the streets. The city was gradually getting back on track.
我刚刚看到那边，特别是走过来的时候，特别是吃的东西那一条街好多人，然后万达广场里面好多人，就觉得有一种好欣慰的感觉，好开心呐。
Wuhan was the main battleground against the virus. By making critical achievements in the city, China initially curbed the spread of COVID-19 on the mainland. The victory has been won over the virus in Wuhan. It was a major step forward in the nationwide virus control effort.